About 50. Fine Option will join the line in just a moment. And Kujate will be the last. $2.80 number 1 Caligula, $3.62 Fine Option, $4.36 Silent Majority. They're the ones with the form and the ones that punters want. Kujate's in, so they're set to run the TIO Class 4 handicap over the 1100 metre course. Bob's County on the inside stands quietly. The light is on, racing, and Bob's County got away pretty well. Caligula was out reasonably well. He's settling down in third spot just behind Silent Majority, and Fine Option is caught out 4 deep after they go 100. 2 lengths away, Sky K-Joy, the outside of Check or Bet. Further out on the track, Kujate covering plenty of ground. A length to Ari Banu, who's third last but travelling. Karashim is next to last, and Dave's Chance is last of all. They've got 500 to run, and it's Caligula in front, a clear-cut leader, by about 2.5 lengths to Silent Majority, a half length away the inside Bob's County. 2 lengths further back, Check or Bet, Fine Option the outside, ridden up, starting to come forward quickly. 3 or 4 lengths away came Ari Banu. On the outside of him was Sky K-Joy from Karashim, Kujate and Dave's Chance. Caligula in front with about 250 to run. He's a length in advance of Silent Majority, who's trying hard to pick him up. They're clear of Fine Option, now starting to work home well, and further back to Bob's County. Silent Majority is upsides with Caligula with 50 to run, and Silent Majority's doing too well for Caligula in the run to the post. Silent Majority beat Caligula by a length. A length and 3/4 away, third. Fine Option was a nice run. About 3 or 4 lengths to Dave's Chance. Ari Banu never got into the race. From Bob's County, who got tired from Check or Bet, Karashim, Sky K-Joy, and last home was Kujate. Too good for them. Silent Majority has been racing in very good form. Won the Coleman's Cup last start, beating Zed Roski, and has made it 2 on the trot. It's a 6-year-old brown gelding by Bite the Bullet out of Silent Dancer, owned by S. Sly, M. Loy, K. Daly, S. Crum, R. Carlson, M. Bradley, P. Davis and G. Ingler, trained by Anne-Marie White and ridden by Tim Norton. Number 1, second Caligula, ridden by Paul Denton, and third, number 2, Fine Option, ridden by Paul Shires. Numbers should be 6, 1, 2 after the TIO Class 4 handicap, and the time.
All right, there's mixed doubles with the first to Darwin and Silent Majority. And that was the Quinella to Rod Gallagher Slate Mail there. He's tipped us into the Quinella there. There's the crowd getting very, very excited in the first. You'll see a lot of that today. Silent Majority at 440-160 over Caligula, and Fine Option 460 the Quinella, and 28.50 the 6, 1 and 2 trifecta. And of course Rod spoke to the winning rider before the race too, so he's right on the key there. Now the racing now, and they've jumped in a fair line. Ari Banu a little bit slow to go with Check or Bet, and first out Bob's County. Silent Majority, Caligula and Fine Option are all up sharing the lead. Behind those Q sides, Sky K-Joy. Check or Bet back with Dave's Chance at the tail of the field, and with it there was over on the inside Ari Banu with Karashim. Off the back now, 700 out, and Caligula worked to the lead from Bob's County. Silent Majority going to join it. 2 lengths further back, Check or Bet. Fine Option lost ground there. Behind it, Sky K-Joy at the 600, and then at the head of the others would have been Ari Banu. Caligula leads up to the turn with 450 to go. By a length and a half, Silent Majority going to second. Bob's County struggling, then Check or Bet. Fine Option on the outside of it, and I'd say the winners in that lot. The rest headed by Ari Banu. In the straight with 300 to go, Caligula clear of Silent Majority. Over on the outside, Fine Option battling away, so the 3 favourites are up there. Caligula 200 metres out, holding Silent Majority, who's now starting to pick it up. Caligula stopping. Silent Majority goes to it, clear of Fine Option. In front here is Silent Majority, and Silent Majority draws away a length and a quarter. Caligula second, Fine Option third, then Ari Banu followed him by Dave's Chance. Further back, Bob's County, Check or Bet, Karashim, Sky K-Joy, and Q-Sight was last in.
And number 6, Silent Majority, 430-150, 1 Caligula, 150, Fine Option to pay $1.90.
By Tim Norton. Number 6, Silent Majority, Tim Norton first, leading rider of the carnival. Second placing goes to number 1, Caligula, Paul Denton, and third in number 2, Fine Option, Paul Shears. On the first here at Fanny Bay, numbers are 6, 1 and 2. 6, 1 and 2 with more to follow.
And the third, 6 silent majority, 431.51. Caligula, 152. Fine option third. $1.90. Quinella, 6.70. The exact at 10.30. And the 612 trifecta is $33.90. Now, coming up next, the second at Randwick, Cataclysm is 542.40. Chatelaine favourite, number 2, at 341.50. 3 Cosmic Dream is 42 and 4. 4
Weekend hacker or single-figure handicapper, you just can't beat Jeff Scott Golf Shops. Open every day at public golf courses at Canterbury, Auburn, Gordon, North Turramurra and Hudson Park at Homebush.
Now, that second ambulance has arrived at the track at Cessnock. And they're about to move in Darwin for race number, in fact, moving in for the second with Edge to Edge. 2 will win, 104 a place. To Jup at 351.20 and Bright Vision 7.30 will win 2 a place, whilst at Cessnock for that second race with a delay there. 4, 2 will win 110 a place over Cluey at 371.50 and the third pick is 6 Extreme 7.30 190 Pearl Pack into 661.60 and they're going to hold Cessnock till after Darwin.
Bright Vision going in. 2 to move up. Jackawara, the first starter. And the Ken Rogerson, formerly a Victorian trainer, of course, now at Alice Springs with the favourite Edge to Edge. The last one to move in. 1,200 metres here, race 2. And the favourite, the last one up, Edge to Edge. Moves in now and we're set for a start. Racing now, and they've jumped on a good line. Bright Vision and Chilpy away very quickly. Edge to Edge has gone away safely, driving up on the inside scaffold. Going forward is Jackawara, and over on the inside, a lot of them is Believe in Victory as Glitterbug dropped out to last. It's on for hell here, and here going to the front is on the inside Believe in Victory. There's one down. Tracery's lost the rider, and in front here is at the 800 metres Believe in Victory. Edge to Edge moving up on the outside. A length and a half further back then comes Jackawara, who's back to third on the inside of its scaffold. Chilpy lost ground, so did Bright Vision, and forget Glitterbug. Believe in Victory on the inside of Edge to Edge up on the turn, 450 out by 3. Scaffold and running on reasonably well. Chilpy further back, Bright Vision. Jackawara dropping right off, and last of all is Glitterbug around the turn, and on the inside it's Believe in Victory with Bernadette Cooper on board here. Edge to Edge sweeping down the outside now as Chilpy starting to run on strongly with Scaffold at the 200. Believe in Victory. Edge to Edge is struggling on the outside. Chilpy running on strongly. Believe in Victory in front. Chilpy the outside is picking it up. Believe in Victory just in front. Chilpy grabbing it on the line, and Chilpy has got home, I think. Maybe Chilpy, nearly a dead heat between Chilpy and Believe in Victory. Bright Vision's come again to run third, I think, from Edge to Edge. Then came Scaffold, further back Glitterbug. Jackawara dropped right off, and Tracery lost the rider at about the 700.
3 Chilpy, 351.50, or number 5 Believe in Victory, 24.60 and 380 for the place. No third for number 4 or 4 Bright Vision. If it's third, it'll pay $1.50.
Something had to crack. We thought it would have been Believe in Victory, but it has fought on like a cage lion. With Bernadette Cooper aboard and Chilpy, who looked like beating it for sure, and
it says not.
Has grabbed it right on the line, and there's only a nose in it each way. A nose between them. Chilpy and Believe in Victory. Judge calling on a photo for race 2 here at Darwin.
And we have correct weight Chichura. Now
to run a firm favourite here in the second race for the day. This is the Sporting Bet Australia handicap. No sign of the starter coming around to his stand. Now he's there. All in the gates. Believe in Victory has the inside stool. Set for action. Red light is on. They're racing. Bright Vision and Chilpy were the best away from the favourite Edge to Edge, bustled out of the gates by Denton. Scaffold broke well enough on the inside and going forward Jackawara. Boy, oh boy, it's like the charge of the Light Brigade. There's only a length from first to last, and Glitterbug copped a squeeze there, copped a check. One came to grief. Tracery fell. Tracery's come down in a very compact field as they come out of the back. 750 metres to travel. Believe in Victory just in front from Edge to Edge. The favourite going up to park outside of him. 2 lengths away then on the inside to Scaffold. Dropping back Jackawara followed by Chilpy. Over on the outside Bright Vision, and a long last is Glitterbug, and Tracery came to grief in the back of the course. They're homeward bound. And on the inside the leader is Believe in Victory from Edge to Edge, but Denton hasn't flinched a muscle. About 3 lengths away then the sedative 3-year-old Scaffold under the whip from Thompson, and Chilpy is starting to run on solidly down the outside. Believe in Victory over on the inside for Cooper, a length and a half Edge to Edge. Here comes Chilpy. Chilpy quickly coming out after Believe in Victory. It's Believe in Victory in front from Chilpy. Chilpy diving at Believe in Victory. They hit the line tight, dead heat. Couldn't pick it on the line. Believe in Victory or Chilpy, leave it to the judge. Bright Vision getting home strongly along the fence, may have got third from Edge to Edge. Scaffold died on his run. Glitterbug, and tailed off last of all is Jackawara. And there was a fall in the back of the course right near the 900 metre mark.
Okay, plenty of action in that. They were really racing tight when that fall happened, and young apprentice B. Diekman, and we'll have to check on his progress. That was a nasty one. Believe in Victory, Bernadette Cooper and Tim Norton on Chilpy. Now, Tim won the first, and it's very close. Bernadette's the visiting rider there today, and she looked home. But we have no result yet. Martula, the favourite at Cessnock, at 320, 970 near miss. Son of Heed for Damien Oliver, 590. Grandway Treasure at 7. Classic Rose at 860. And then further over, you've got 720 Lockmaster, Prestigious at 20, Red Solace at 17, and others over 20s. Now, Paul Shears rides the toppy here, local rider there at Darwin, Bellotto Boy. He's now talking with Rod.
Plenty of excitement here on Darwin Cup Day. We're still quite a few races off it though. But coming up in race 4 is Paul Shires, who's riding the top weight Bellotto Boy. Paul, just before we talk about the horse, just something about your background.
Yeah, right. I've been here 5 years now in Darwin. Originally based with Richard Frere in Corowa and transferred to Lindsay Park after that and was there 7 years. So
pretty good background, particularly from your Corowa base.
Yeah, Richard was pretty good to me. We had a lot of luck up around the Riverina area there, and I was lucky enough to get a berth at Lindsay Park after that, and I had good success there with them as well.
And how long have you been on the territory?
I've been here 5 years now.
And how's the luck been?
Up until last year it was pretty good, but I busted my foot and missed 9 months of last year, and I've only been back riding now 2 months, so I'm getting back into it, eh? Yeah,
well, now let's get to Bellotto Boy. Is that going to help the luck change?
I do hope so. I think if Looks win races, he's a furlong in front of this mob, eh? But, yeah, his form's good, and I expect him to race forward and race well. So, yeah, I hope for the best.
What about rides for the rest of the day?
Ride Sea Royal in the Cup, the top weight in the Cup. He's a good old horse. Whether he can spot the rest of the field 2 and 3 kilos remains to be seen, but he's on song, and I'll give him a good ride.
All right, mate, well, all the best, and Bellotto Boy in the upcoming race 4, and then, of course, in the Cup, the top weight.
That's it. Thanks very much.
Good on you. Paul Shires there, one of the prominent riders here in the territory, and maybe there's a couple of winners coming up today.
Let's hope so for Paul. Thank you, Rod. And winding up to the big race there, we're gearing up to the big race on Darwin Cup Day. Now, Cessnock. So a couple to go. Massendor and Skiing. Massendor's in, and Skiing, who broke out of the barrier on Saturday and did a couple of laps of the track, be the last one to join them. Skiing's in. Been well supported, $3.20 on Unitab Skiing, but Massendor is the favourite downstairs. Ready to run. Aspen Star is fractious. No, it's not. It's Skiing. Now again, he's breaking through the front of the stalls. He's made quite an art out of this. Massendor is the popular pick downstairs with bookmakers. And there's Been good support for skiing. Support for skiing. And also Oriental Treasure have met with support, although he's now easing a little bit. Skiing is the one that has continued to form. Massendor's been easy.
Scratching at 121.
And has been withdrawn.
Star's gone away smartly with Chalet's Magic and flying up on the outside of the Mazendor, with Skiing a late scratching in that division past the Vaz. Naziro drops back to last. Aspen Star, the leader, coming down towards the 600 narrowly from Mazendor, Chalet's Magic and Oriental Treasure to the High Bella past the Vaz, and four last of all is Naziro. 500 out. Aspen Star on the inside ahead in front of Mazendor. To the Chalet's Magic, niggled at. Oriental Treasure travelling up on the outside, going okay, followed by past the Vaz, and then High Bella around the turn. Aspen Star in front of Mazendor, who looks as if he may have his measure. Deeper out Oriental Treasure now under the whip. Chalet's Magic battling away and past the Vaz down the outside. 200 out and Mazendor took the lead from Aspen Star. The rest are struggling, headed by past the Vaz and Oriental Treasure, but Mazendor is too good holding Aspen Star. Oriental Treasure at bay, and Mazendor too good for them. Wins 2.5 lengths Aspen Star. Oriental Treasure third, followed by past the Vaz, High Bella, Chalet's Magic, and last in was Naziro.
Can't help it.
Well, the winner there, Massendor. Now, there was a terrible old blue there at the start. They were still, they didn't even appear to bet that horse. It was scratched, though, skiing. And the next thing, they jumped, so they didn't muck around there. So that caught most people off guard, including Mick. So we had to go to Brian there. I don't know whether Mick actually realised they'd jumped. Massendor, the winner, Aspen Star and Oriental Treasure. So 2-4-3 it is after the running of the third on the card from Darwin. That horse has been in very good form and certainly deserved another win there today.
I don't think it'd be on if this lady didn't turn up, and it's Barbara Joseph. You've had luck here in the past, and how's the carnival been so far?
Well, Rod, I haven't had a win. I've had quite a lot of placings, but the track this year is running a lot different than the last couple of years, and if you're not up in the first one or two, you can't win. And the horses haven't been, my horses I've brought up this year are horses that get back a bit and get home, and I've got no McJoey here this year, so the pressure's off.
Bob, why do you think that is? Have they done something to the track?
I don't think they've done anything to the track. I don't know whether it's something to do with humidity or what it is, but it doesn't seem to be as hard, the track, but just everything's leading, and they've broken about 6 or 7 track records up here in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, anyway, you've got a couple of runners coming up now in the next race. I suppose this is a bit of a case of the sisterhood, isn't it? You've teamed with Bernadette Cooper, Red Solace.
Yeah, Red Solace. He belongs to Brian McGettigan and Boris Petrovich from the Court Tavern down there in Campbelltown, and he's been a bit disappointing, this horse. We brought him up here, and I thought he'd handle the conditions, and because he gets back a bit, but he hasn't, but it's over 1,900 a day. God let Bernadette give him strength.
And also a horse probably a bit close to my heart with the ownership of this, Praties, from the previously from Yass, Neville Handbrook's a part owner.
Yes, Neville and Andrew and Jeff are in this horse, and myself, and we bought him for a picnic horse, and we had a really good win on him at Goulburn. Brought him up here. He's another horse we thought would go good, but hasn't handled the conditions in the track.
Yeah, but only had the one run here, so maybe could it improve?
Yes, could improve. We tried to ride him up on the pace, which is against his pattern. Today I'm just going to tell Bernadette to drop him out the back and ride him like he's supposed to be ridden, and just hope for a bit of luck.
All right, Barb, well, thanks for talking with us, and isn't it a great winter?
It's a great winter up here. The last 3 or 4 weeks up here, I don't think I've seen a frost.
You've got something to look forward to when you go home.
Yeah, by Thursday morning I'll be off. Well, Thursday morning we're back in Canberra, and I'd say they'll be waiting for me.
Good on you, Barb, and good luck for the rest of the day.
Thanks, Rod.
Barbara Joseph there, Red Solace coming up in the next, and later in the day, Praties.
Okay, good on you, Rod. Good luck. Then you've got Son of Heed. It's in the market at $7. Near Miss $7.60. Grand Weight Treasure $8.60. Classic Rose $8.70. And Red Solace and Prestige. It's interesting to hear what Barbara Joseph said to Rod there, that she's brought a lot of horses that like to get back in the field, and lo and behold, when they've got to Darwin this year, they're all up winning in the first 1, 2 or 3 and breaking track records.
I think a lot of the horses don't like getting the kickback, the dirt and the sand and whatever in their face, so quite often, I don't know whether it's the way that they roll the track or do something with it, but it does seem to be suiting horses that can race up on the speed.
I suppose if we got hit in the face with a lump of sump oil, Wayne, we'd be pretty upset.
It's not very nice. So interesting up there too, Chris, jockeys can have a dual licence, they can also train as well.